Brian with AmmoLand. I'm about to go over to the Ulticlip booth and talk to the creator himself, and we're going to hear about some new products, so come check it out with me, all right?
So yeah, you're here at Ulticlip, and just talking to Brian, wanting to show some different articles that we have. The different products that we currently carry, we carry 5 different styles of clips. So here they all are in this lineup. We have our Slim 2.2, 3.3, original Ulticlip, 3 Plus, and our XL. And they all have different purposes and different platforms that they're used for. And so our newest products are our Slims, and they're used a lot in the knife industry now. So if you take something like the Slim right here you have a traditional clip. If that's on material, it's going to slide off just like that. Our Slim clip drops on, doesn't come off. I'm pulling up on that extremely hard. You release that tension like that, lift the clip up, it slides off.
Yeah, it's rock solid.
It's rock solid, exactly. So the other product we have is our 3 Plus, and the thing I really wanted to debut is our new Cloak concealment system. This Cloak concealment system will be available for purchase starting about April. Around the NRA show is when this is going to be available. We have this set up with our Ulticlip 3 Plus, and basically what the Cloak system does is this. Many of you are familiar probably with a claw system or a mod wing. We've designed this in such a way that, like on this holster here, you have these holes in the back with this hole pattern. You can use our Cloak concealment system on any holster that mounts a traditional clip or an Ulticlip on it. Simply unscrew the clip on it, put our Cloak system on it, and then you've been able to incorporate this in such a way that it's going to allow you to conceal your firearm better than you traditionally would without a Cloak system. So the way this Cloak system works is it allows you to change the ride height up and down. We have a lot of flexibility with the ride height. You can change the tab up and down. So let's say on this particular firearm it's an M&P Shield. You might want this to ride a little lower off to the side, whereas if you're carrying a Glock 19, you might want this to ride a little higher, and you might need more compression. If you need more compression, you add our spacers underneath this tab. It's going to rotate that over and conceal that handle more underneath your shirt. So that's our Cloak concealment system. It gives you that versatility, changing it where it hits the right ride height as well as the right compression. It can be left or right-handed. So regardless, if you have an ambidextrous holster, you can use this Cloak system on either left or right, any size firearm, and get the type of compression and concealment that you need with it. So that's some of our products. We also have our Ulticlip XL, which is on this knife sheath here. You're probably familiar with something that looks like this, the Tech-Lock type clip. The disadvantage of this is that it only works with a belt. So this Tech-Lock, I have to have this belt on for this knife to work. I'll step off to the side here a little bit. So with our XL, you can actually take it, drop it down in your pocket, cam it down, and that sheath's locked onto the pocket. Release the tension. If you want to carry that outside the waistband, release that tension, drop it outside, cam it down, and that quick, I've went around the belt or inside of a pocket. So if you're carrying a backpack, you just take that, put it up on your backpack, lock it down, and then you've got positive retention for your knife or firearm, whatever you're carrying.
Randall, giving us just a real quick, you've done mission work for years now. Would you mind telling us just what that's about? Because that's connected to your business, isn't it?
It is. It's really what we do. When we say Ulticlip in the business, for us it's really about what we do in missions work. My wife and I, we've been missionaries in the country of Guatemala for over 25 years. I lived there for over 25 years. I moved in 1992 and to study language and moved there, and we've been there ever since. And we work with different pastors and individuals throughout the country of Guatemala, and we help empower them so that they're able to be effective in their communities to bring change and share the gospel in their community. And through that process, God challenged me. He said, are you willing to take a step of faith, do something with an idea that I've given you, and then through this, use the resources that it generates to help share the gospel and change people's lives around the world. And that's what we're doing with this.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time.